not know what you need to do next. So if you haven't done so already, you need to pay your $200 acceptance deposit. You need to pay this acceptance deposit before you can sign up for classes or even before you can receive a housing assignment. So it's really important that you get this done as soon as you can. The deposit is non-refundable, but it is credited towards your first semester at UVic. And for those of you that do not have Canadian citizenship, you do need to pay this deposit before you can receive a study permit information letter from UVic. So how do you pay this $200 deposit? Most international students will pay by using Western Union Global Pay. You can make the payment in your own currency, and it provides a competitive exchange rate. It's important to note that while you don't receive any transaction charges from Western Union or UVic, you may be charged a fee by your bank. Another way to pay the acceptance deposit is by money order. You can arrange for a money order at your local bank that does international business. The payment should then be a courier to the following address. Lastly, if you're unable to use Western Union, you can send payment via international wire transfer. Keep in mind that this can take several weeks for the wire transfer to be received and processed by the university, so with course registration right around the corner, it's highly encouraged that you use Western Union. For housing, we do have on-campus housing available. The deadline to apply is June 30th, and if you're coming directly from high school and apply by the 30th deadline, you are guaranteed a spot in residence. Many students will apply for early arrival to UVic residence, so move-in day is September 3rd, but many international students want to move in early so they can attend international orientation. To request to move in early, it's important to email bookings@uvic.ca to apply. And it's also important to note that there is an additional fee for moving in early. If you want to live on campus, you need to submit the online application and pay a $50 housing application fee. As I mentioned earlier, the deadline to apply for housing is June 30th. If you're accepted for housing, you must pay a $500 acceptance fee and a $200 security deposit within 7 days of receiving your offer. Towards the end of the summer, you may only have 24 hours to accept your offer, so it's important to consistently check your email. And your housing fees for the first term are due on August 1st. For off-campus housing, we do have a variety of resources available. If English is not your first language, you may qualify to live in our homestay opportunities that are available through the UVic English Language Center. There are also a number of sources for rental accommodation found on the housing website. And more information for off-campus housing for international students can be found at uvic.ca/intl-prep. Most undergraduate students enrolled in a degree program at UVic are required to complete a 1.5 unit academic writing required designated course, unless this is indicated otherwise on your offer letter. More details about what courses qualify for that can be found on uvic.ca/AWR. On that link, you'll also find a quiz which will help you figure out which course is best for your current skill level. I really recommend taking that quiz to make sure that you're registering for a course that's at the same level that you are right now. Many students are also required to write a math pretest. So if you plan to take a math course at UVic, but you've not completed a grade 11 or grade 12 math class through a Canadian curriculum high school, it's very likely that you will be required to write this pretest. The pretests occur in September, and you should receive an email in August letting you know how to sign up and the assigned dates that they are. For those of you that are transferring, many transfer credits will also meet this prerequisite for the math pretest.